Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Formosafantasy, and today I'm gonna give you a New Year's Eve, New Year's Day kind of makeup look. So I just needed some inspiration, so I went on Google, and I just said to Google, "Hey, give me some New Year's Eve colors," and saw this chart right here. I'm gonna see if I can, I saw this chart right here, and I'm like, really? So I'm getting some purples, some orange, some greens. Like, I'm gonna do something neutral. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm neutral with a pop of color. I listen, gold. You know how it is. So I'm gonna do like a somewhat of a dramatic look today. So I'm gonna ramble. So let's just get right into that video.
I've been making moves like a ninja. I could play it cool like I'm winter. I can make it rain like a cash tsunami. You wanna slip and slide, we can link up.
So I already did my base off camera and my eyebrows. So I'm going in with my eyeshadow primer. And this is a Shop Miss A primer. I've used this before, so it's not new to my channel. And I'm setting that with some translucent powder. No rhyme, no reason. I just wanted to do it. Alright. Now I'm taking this palette from Amuse, and I'm going to be playing with the purples right there. Most of them are matte. It's just about 4 of them, I think, that are shimmers. No, 4 of them are matte and the rest are shimmers. Yeah. So I'm taking a small fluffy brush, and I'm just placing that in my inner third of my, listen, I don't know fractions, but right there. Okay. And I'm just blending and placing as I go along, and I'm using just one brush for the purple, and I'm gonna be going into a different purple, and that lighter purple right there, and I'm just gonna be blending out the edges of that. Yeah, I'm using the same brush. I just wiped it off a little bit and did that. All right. Yeah. Now I'm gonna be going into this palette, the Monarch palette, and I'm gonna be playing with some it's kind of like in the red family. All right, so I'm gonna show that color in a minute, and I'm taking that color and placing that, and I'm using my Morphe M506 brush, and I'm placing that in the middle portion of it, of my lid, or my crease. Yeah, my crease, the middle of my crease. And yeah, I don't know why I can't talk, but yeah, I'm taking my time. I'm leaving this in real time so that you can see like the blending process of this, because a lot of times you guys think that, oh, I'm just placing, so I'm just placing the red at the end of this right now, and I'm bringing it in, making sure everything is well blended. And that is the shade I was telling you about. Yeah, that one right there, that I put for first, and then I put the red at the end. I don't know why I did it like that, but I just feel like doing it like that, so I did it like that. Okay, don't come for me. So now I'm gonna go in with another brush. This is more like a tapered brush, and I am going right on top with the orange in the palette that is above the darkest shade. Yeah. All right, so I'm just using this to create a nice gradient with these colors right here, but not the purple. I'm gonna go into the purple as well, just to have like a nice smooth transition going on. All right, so that's the orange right there. Now I'm gonna take the yellow after that, and I'm gonna go on top of the orange to blend it out, so that I can have like the difference between that and my brow bone and everywhere else. All right, so yeah, we gotta go back in with each color to make sure that everything is well diffused. All right. But this is me taking the yellow color now. Yeah, and I'm using another blending brush for this. Going back in with each other, blending these shadows out isn't hard. You just gotta do it properly to make sure that everything is diffused and there's a nice graduation between all the colors, and you can see the colors. All right, so I'm going back in with the red and the dark brick kind of shade. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going back in, making sure to intensify all the colors because we want to make sure we see all those colors peeking out of everything. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm doing right here. You know, we gotta show some love to that purple right there because we don't want to lose anything. All right, so yeah, no product just went in. So now I'm taking those shades right there, and I'm just gonna be creating like a wing. Well, I'm just gonna connect it because I wanted like an inside portion of whatever. So I'm gonna connect it, making sure that the colors are the same. So whatever colors that I use, that's exactly the colors I'm going to use for right there. So I took those colors and I'm going to go in with the yellow, and I'm going to diffuse the edges of that, bringing it all the way up to where the tail part of my brow is. All right, and then I'm gonna go and give it a little bit more depth. All right, so yeah, so I'm just making sure that it's blended and there's no harsh line right there. Okay, going back in again with the two colors, and this is how I build and intensify my colors so that they pop. And yeah, so that's the one that those two. Oh, those are the two that I'm doing right now in order to get where I am going. Now taking my P. Louise base, I'm just cutting my crease with this. But how I'm doing my crease, I'm doing it not the regular rounded. I'm doing more of like I don't know, how a feline catch. I listen to me. I know these terms, so yeah. This is what I'm doing right here, and I'm just making sure to stay within right there and go above my fold. Okay, so you gotta take your time while doing this, because trust me, it can go left in just a split second. Gotta get close to the mirror, so I'm just chopping up this right here, bringing it up because we want to keep that shape. All right, we want to keep that shape. We just want to cut in the center of all of that. All right, look at that. So we're gonna buff it out now, just to make sure that everything is well blended and buffed, because we don't want no wet, we want a tacky base. So when yeah, I was I was happy. Oh, right here I went in with the darkest shade in the palette, and I'm just making sure that my line was straight. All right, it was straight. So this is me buffing it out now because we want a tacky base. And then we're gonna go in and apply more shadows. Now this palette is a oldie but good. It's a Perfusion matte palette. Listen, I'm taking those colors right there. Bam and bam. Yeah, those two colors I'm gonna be starting off with. So I put a lot of color right there in my inner third. Listen, I remember I don't know fractions, so we're gonna do this way. So my inner third of my lid, and I'm gonna bring it to like a rounded, and then I'm gonna take the other shade and then I'm gonna right beside it. We're gonna create a nice gradient from light to dark to get to feeling all of that nice good stuff. Look at that. Listen, I cut that crease so good. It could slice you in two. But yeah. So I'm going in now with that color. So now it's time for me to make sure that everything is within the line. All right, take your time. Now taking the second shade, and I'm going right beside it, and if you can notice, I'm going at an angle with all of this Yeah, I'm going at an angle with all of this. So yeah, I was liking how everything was coming together. And then I'm gonna take another brush because I used both sides of this brushes for these two colors. I'm gonna take another brush and I'm gonna go in with an orange shade from the same matte palette from Perfusion, and I'm putting it right beside it, and I'm making sure that everything ties in. That's a color right there that I'm taking, and I'm making sure everything ties in. I remember we want a nice transition, we want a nice graduation. So yeah, so we're gonna do it like this, and as you can see, I'm overlapping the colors. Yeah, I'm overlapping my colors. Okay, and then I'm gonna take another color from the Perfusion palette, and it's gonna be like a reddish burgundy-ish type of color, and I'm gonna be taking another brush with like a, oh no, I didn't take another brush, I took the same brush. Oh my bad, I flipped that brush over, and and I'm putting it right there at the end of that space that was left. And as you can see, everything was tied in, everything was blended. And you know, we gotta go back in with each color and make sure to intensify everything, because we don't have no harsh line, we don't like harsh lines. No, we now, no, we don't. And yeah, food break, ackee saltfish and dumplings. Delicioso. Okay, time for my glitter. So I'm taking this glitter that I got from Amazon. Yeah, I got this glitter from Amazon. Bless me, God, but bless you, child. So you see where we cut the crease, you know, that inner portion. So we're gonna lightly go over everything with that. Yeah, we're gonna lightly, because you know, we want to see all of that nice good cut. I could have just left it like that, or I could have just did it to the end only, but I'm like, you know what, it's New Year's Eve, so let me just, you know, put everything. And remember, we're gonna go off of the color chart, so we're using gold glitter. Okay, we're using gold glitter. So yeah, we whatever positivity that's going on right there for all these colors, on my lid, yeah, we want that, we want that, we want that. So I was liking it, I was really liking it. It was coming together because I was trying to find a lot of inspiration, because I knew I wanted to do a New Year's Eve look, but I just couldn't find any. I didn't know what colors I wanted to use, nothing at all. So I'm like, you know what, let me go big or go home. So I'm going to go live on New Year's Eve, and I'm actually gonna do a look. So yeah, so this is gonna be my look for New Year's. Well, this is one of the looks, but yeah, my New Year's Eve is gonna be a nice look. I'm gonna be a simpler look. Yeah, gonna be more simple. Okay, okay. So now it's time to go in with my gel liner, and I'm not creating no wing, I'm not creating nothing, I'm just lining my eyes for falsies, which I ended up putting my falsies underneath my lashes instead of on top. So this wasn't really necessary, but I did it nevertheless. Okay, because listen, I wing every look. If y'all's been following me for a minute, I wing every look. I never know what I want to do, I just go with the flow, and the flow led me right here, so I did it. All right. So I was supposed to do green at the bottom, but um I remember my daughter said to keep it in the family, or what happened, but I know that it it's not green. That's all I can say, it's not green. So I'm taking the darkest shade, and I'm going to get so close to my lash line, my waterline, as I possibly could, with a definer brush, like a detail brush. And I'm telling you, I was so close, like even some of the eyeshadow dust particles were getting in my eye. That's how close I was, but I wasn't on my lash line itself. All right. And then after I took that dark shade, I'm going to go in with the orange shade, and I'm going to take another one. That's what true color I took, so that's the orange I'm going to take now. And I'm taking a fluffy definer brush, and I'm just, diffusing everything, buffing everything out, making sure that we have a nice graduation again. All right, so that's all I'm doing. I'm just blending it properly so that we have a nice diffused graduation going on. All right, yeah. So I'm taking also that yellow shade, and I also did go on the bottom of that, in the inner portion of it. So now I'm taking whatever that's left, which is the that base, that Pele's base, and I'm just putting that on my waterline. All right, that's all I'm doing. Just put it on my waterline because I wanted to have like a more open eye for this. I could have used black, but I'm like, nah, I want to use no black. I'm gonna use this. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm doing right here. And whatever spillage I had, I just went over with the darkest shade, and that is it. That is it. Ain't no me, my new lip ain't going nowhere. Well, for what? So this is the end of it. Look at my New Year's Eve look, y'all. I thought this was so cute, so dramatic, so cutesy, so demure. What was the other thing? I don't remember right now, but yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much for staying tuned to the end. Happy New Year when it comes. I hope y'all's have a prosperous new year, and your 2025 is better than your 2024. You know how we do it. So until next time, bye.